Right here at the block with the homies. Say, what's up, fool?
Hey, what's happening?
Tap in with us. Where the bitch at, though? Yes, sir. We trying to kick it.
Bro, I told you this.
Why not?
Oh, my girl got you on there. I told you that.
Wait, so why haven't you blocked her from...
I blocked her already on my phone, but I can't do that on your account, bro.
What?
She sees everything you post.
Oh.
Remember the last time you was mentioning bitches? I didn't get in the fade, bro. She blacked my eye.
Oh, the homegirl abusive.
Yeah, bro. Abusive.
The homegirl domestic violence.
Yes, bro.
Already, this month's already starting out with some BS. It's Wolfgang Amadeus, Wolf Tickets, set in the West. So here we are. It looks like the situation at hand with this Meg Thee Stallion, which I'm done. I'm done with the whole Meg Thee Stallion. I'm done with all the distractions, because essentially that's what it is. A bunch of people went on today, and the first thing they wanted to say was Milagro, the situation with Meg Thee Stallion and Milagro. They wanted to be the first to say that, hey, there's a situation where she is liable for defamation, and she has to pay X amount of dollars. Like that was the whole thing for today, where jury is out, jury is in, verdict is in, and the first ones to get the news out. And that's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I'm not even talking about the topic per se of Meg versus Milagro. It's about the lies. It's about people wanting to be first and not right. So according to the press release from Milagro Gramz' attorney, they straight from the horse's mouth. There was a bunch of content creators who came out and said that Megan won, situation was, already settled, and Milagro lost. She's liable for defamation. And I was like, oh, dang, wow. I waited for a minute, then I got the press release and said, oh, okay, the press release say something different. While many outlets are reporting that Ms. Cooper was found liable for defamation, the final judgment of the court is that Milagro is not liable for defamation. Ms. Cooper ultimately prevailed on Ms. Pete's leading accusation, defamation, and the jury awarded a nominal amount of damages compared to the millions of dollars Ms. Pete demanded from Ms. Cooper throughout the course of the litigation. So they talk about the juries being called to make difficult decisions, and essentially, they're basically saying that it's false that a bunch of content creators came out and just basically blatantly lied. And that's the problem here. That's the problem we got right now with the way social media is. Now, Milagro, she's not off the hook, because for the most part, she shouldn't have, I guess she put out the deep fake video of Meg or whatever that was or whatever. Now that wasn't called for, but, and that's pretty much what they got her on. And they got her on the situation about it being called perjury. Instead of her just saying she's lying, she said someone committed perjury. That's the problem. You just got to be real careful being a content creator. You got to be real careful on how you word things. And yeah, they essentially said that she's media, so therefore she is she's only pretty much giving out $59,000 instead of the millions of dollars that they were trying to get out of her. Now peep game, this is a loss for Meg. Meg's trying to get a win. I mean, for the public, I guess, for her fans, she got a win, but she really doesn't have a win. It's a loss. I'm gonna say something else. Akademiks was saying that he was gonna sue Meg Thee Stallion. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if he's trolling, but he literally just went on his stream and said he's gonna sue Meg Thee Stallion because Meg Thee Stallion caused him emotional damage. Meg Thee Stallion tweeted, called him big back, and said, get your big ass up, do something, blah, blah, blah. And he said that caused him all kind of emotional distress, and he was depressed and all that. And, you know, he's probably not lying. I get it. People say stuff on you, about you online, and you could take it a certain way. I think, though, he's kind of lightweight trolling, but he literally just got off his live and said, I'm suing Meg Thee Stallion. But then he looked at the numbers and said, well, Meg Thee Stallion paid $2 million in legal defense to only end up with a judgment of $59K. That's a loss. And Roc Nation ain't doing so well financially, allegedly. For them to put out $2 million, is this part of Meg's rollout? I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be probably thrown in her budget or something like that. I don't know. But look, things is looking just real crazy. And for even Akademiks to come out and be like, yo, because he got involved in this whole little situation too. He mentioned the fact that they deposed him twice, 9 hours. And he said it was about how much? He said the deposition probably cost Meg's attorneys $240K. So just for Akademiks' deposition, the 2 depositions that he had to go through, that was $240K. That's what he's saying. You didn't even get half of that. You got a quarter. The money you spent on Akademiks' deposition, you got a quarter of that. That's ridiculous. That's a loss, if you ask me. That's not a win. It's not a win. In the minds of the people that really see what's going on, that's not a win. This is all a PR campaign for Meg. It's not a win. It's not going to work. It didn't work. I'll say that. Do people like her more? Nah. I'm just not liking the whole situation more when I go through, when I look at everything. But again, I guess the situation with Milagro, the defamation didn't stick. The defamation is not going to stick, or it doesn't even make sense. Everything else, I guess she's liable for, so she'll have to pay up, and that's pretty much it. But she's considered media, and they get, you know, certain rights. So I don't know if it's a win for her, but financially, it's better than paying millions of dollars that she had to possibly give up. Anyway, I ain't even tell y'all where I'm at, because then the conspiracy theorists are gonna go about saying something else. But if you from LA, you can figure out where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this. I just wanted to get on here and just say, come on, man. Everybody on here capping. Everybody on here doing too much. They're doing a whole lot of unnecessary capping. Shoot, even Blueface decided to come in and say something and entangle his narrative in it. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But I'm glad that that part of the distraction is over. Just stay tuned for the other distractions. That's all I got to say. But don't let it distract you. The main thing is for you to stay on your purpose and you to keep doing what you're doing.
Wolf gang, where you at, man? Wolfie. Chill.